Tips for physiotherapy students. Hi, my name is Akil Simpson, also known as Chef Akil.
Hi, it's your chair Sam, also known as Better Sam Bolton on my lesser known account. Feel free to follow.
Nice. So, what's your first tip, Sam?
Placement. Always placement. Placement is an important, integral part of our education. But one thing I'm going to talk about specifically is that everyone obviously does, the learning and the research before placement. But I do want to emphasize, if you feel like you don't know enough, it's okay. Just tell your practice educator. I had a hand therapy placement. I did do my research on the basic OAs, lacerations, rheumatoid, stuff like that. But it's a completely new field that I didn't feel like I had a lot of experience in, especially within our school curriculum, which already covers a lot anyway. So it's just being honest and open with your practice educator. Mine was lovely enough to just be going in depth with a lot of things with me. So just gotta let them know what you do and don't know, because how else can they help you? How else can they see you in the best light and let you do the things that you know you can do?
Sure, I agree. My tip is also placement. Before placement, you have to prepare all those sort of things, like you have to do your research, But don't forget yourself. Don't forget your own well-being. Support yourself. Pack your bag. Make some lunch, because you can't be going to placement on an empty stomach. So they're the main things for me. In my first placement of this second year, I made sure I did all those things so I could have the best day ever, make sure I learned the most, and actually fuel my brain with the ingredients and knowledge it needs to have.
That is the biggest thing. Yeah, it's just sometimes the pre-prep going before the actual things, it's what sets you up for a brilliant day ahead, doesn't it? So moving on to my thing, teamwork. MSK especially is where I felt like this came in clutch a lot of. Our lecturer did tell us this, so it was great of her to advise us on this beforehand. But just teamwork with your classmates, coming together, doing practical work with each other, coming together to even create flashcards. One person do flashcards on the shoulder, someone does it on the knee, share it between the two of you. Yeah, exactly. Just want less work for a one-man army. So it's just good if you can collaborate with your whole cohort, then you're working on a different level, I can't lie. But if you can just collaborate with your friends.
Class rep right here, by the way.
next year I'm going to get that going. But just make sure you just share the workload between all of you guys, because there's a lot of things for us to get through. So just bearing that on your own probably isn't the smartest choice, really.
Nah, for real. Same sort of tip along the lines of what Sam just said. I would say, alongside making sure to connect with your community and your students around you, is to actually speak to your lecturer, have private conversations, but one-to-ones. They can be very, very good learning opportunities, I would say, because you can ask your personal questions to them, and not everyone has the same question in lecture, and maybe you don't want to put your hand up and shout out a question that, I don't know, someone may think dumb. There's no silly question, you know what I mean?
Yeah, always feel free to shout out the lecturers on your course. They're lovely people. We've got to know all of ours, and
yeah, definitely.
I can't really say there's any bad apples in our one, so we've been blessed in that regard. But for my final tip, seek out extra opportunities for yourself. I feel like that's what I've worked on a little bit this year, and I'm going to continue to work on it. I've reached out to a local basketball team. I've worked with Box Positive, shout out to them.
Nice,
going to continue to hopefully work with them as well. It's just been great, just things to get references of people, things to add to your educational point of view, things to learn, things to stimulate for your CV as well. It's just going to look good on paper, isn't it? So feel free to just seek out opportunities for yourself. It is beneficial, even if it is unpaid work, which I know we would love to get paid for all of the stuff we would do, but it's just going to go a long way at the end of it. And if you're able to seek out for it and find great opportunities, it's going to show. So, Akil, what's your final take?
Me personally, I found that when doing assignments, when doing presentations, you have to reference. So make sure to get those references dialed in, Make sure there's no bogus references. Make sure you're actually putting them in correctly if you're using Harvard-style referencing. You know how that goes. So, don't just believe in AI too much. You still have to, it's your work, proofread it.
Exactly. How else can the lecturers know if it's legitimate or not?
For real.
Some of us put the hours in, scrolling on Google Scholar. I know I do. Gotta make sure you try that too.
No, for real. That's the main thing. That's the last thing I've got for you guys.
Hey, You'll stay tuned. We're going to have plenty more coming. I'm sure we will when we go into our third year. But thank you for having us again, guys. See you later.